As per my usual morning ritual, I made my way to the office belonging to my boss Ethan Barrett, carrying 2 takeaway cups of coffee. Although I was employed as an accountant and getting coffee was not part of my job description, I got him a drink every morning on my way to work, a habit that had begun when his assistant had been on sick leave and had continued ever since. I placed 1 cup in front of Ethan's assistant's computer and turned around, balancing Ethan's cup in my hand. His office door was ajar, and I could hear him talking on the phone, his tone exasperated. I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but I couldn't seem to help myself. "Yes, I have the suit. No, you don't need to do I told you I'd handle it. Yes, I do. I have a date, and there's no need to interfere. See you at the wedding. Goodbye, Mother." He made a kind of frustrated growl sound, so I counted to 30 before walking in, to give him time to compose himself. I knocked lightly to announce my presence, then pushed the door open the rest of the way, and walked across the room to where he sat, now focused on his computer. Everything on Ethan's desk had its set place, and the coffee was no exception. The metal coaster sat perpendicular to his computer monitor, and just to mess with him, I moved the coaster slightly to the left as I placed his drink down. He frowned, glancing over at the cup distractedly, and nudged it back into place with a finger before returning his gaze to his screen. His eyes flicked up to mine for a second, and I met his irritated expression with an exaggerated eye roll, turning on my heel to make my way out of his office. "Avery, wait." His commanding tone stopped me in my tracks. This wasn't going to be good. I slowly turned to face him. He was staring at me, his laser-focused gaze directed at mine, and I swallowed, nerves overtaking me. "You like me, right?" My mouth dropped open. What kind of a question was that? "Like you? Yes. Why?" His brow furrowed at my tone. "Why the hesitation?" He sounded genuinely curious, so I sighed and walked back to his desk, sliding into the seat opposite him. "Take a seat, why don't you?" I chose to ignore his sarcasm. "Sorry, I didn't mean to sound hesitant. Your question came out of the blue, so it threw me." Ethan leaned back in his chair, running a hand through his thick, dark hair. He appeared to be mulling over his words, so I sat back and waited. Finally, he opened his mouth. "Listen, Avery, I want to make a deal with you. If you're interested, that is." For the first time ever, he seemed unsure, and it unnerved me. Ethan Barrett was the owner and founder of Barrett London, a successful boutique digital marketing agency he'd built from the ground up. Although I didn't know a huge amount about his personal life, we'd always got on well in the office. I admired his work ethic, and his business had a low staff turnover. He always came across as confident and imposing, so to see him hesitate threw me. He took a deep breath and continued.